Alright, the next song on the album is called Godhead's Lament. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, let's go. Okay, there's a lot happening in that first riff. Usually, one thing I did kind of notice sometimes was that Opeth riffs did kind of tend to be repetitive. Like if you take the Funeral Portrait, for example, that main riff, that bit is very repetitive. When I first listened to that song, I was kind of expecting the last bar to maybe be a bit different, but no. I mean, it still sounds sick, but just pointing that out there. But this they just went the complete opposite. They just did a lot in that one riff. I feel like I'd enjoy a lot of these songs more with headphones, but I obviously can't put them on because then the song wouldn't go through the recording. God, I am fucking freezing. I need blankie. I also feel like laying down. I'm also taking my hat off. I can't lay back with it on. I like that solo. Got a nice B minor solo. It's pretty good. And now they're harmonizing. Okay, there's definitely some stuff to bring up with that clean singing section. So first off, loved the melody, and then the last one or two bars, or I don't know how to count bars, but basically the last one or two bars had that unexpected key change, which, I mean, it didn't ruin it. It was still good. I'm liking that acoustic riff and the melody that the lead guitar's doing. Hell yeah. I just paused to say that I realized that I'm sitting on a bed and I didn't even think to use the covers. But never mind that. I just heard it go into another lead section. I want to check that out first. Alright, so as I get under the covers, I would like to say that I might forget to say it later. Don't know why I'd forget, but I might forget. Basically, so for this song, so one thing that this song has over the other one is that it has better clean vocal melodies. Like, I like the melodies on the clean vocals a lot more in this one than I did in the last one. Hell yeah. This album is slapping so far. There are a lot of key changes going on, Jesus. So much going on, but it somehow works. Okay, so I've thought about this before. So basically, Opeth versus Death, who did better prog stuff? I would have originally said Death just because I was used to that older sort of sounding style, but I don't know, Opeth now, now I had started to realize that Opeth had structured their songs a lot better than Death did. Death, with, how many tempo changes there are in Death songs, every Death riff is fucking sick, but sometimes the way they mix riffs doesn't always work. But Opeth, for the most part, sticks to a similar time signature and a similar BPM. Opeth kind of sounded more like a song. Death sounded more like medleys. Plus, Opeth is a lot more diverse than Death. Opeth has acoustics and clean vocals, unlike Death, which just has those really high screams. Anyway, they're both sick, but I gotta give the upper hand to Opeth. And Death and Opeth are my two favorite prog bands, by the way. I know that Dream Theater is also good, but I don't know, I can't stand the keyboard solos. I listened to a couple of tracks from Imaging and Words, like Pull Me Under and Metropolis Part 1, which Pull Me Under always slapped. And then Metropolis just kept slapping until the keyboard solo kicked in, and I'm like, yeah, now I've had enough of this. And I also remember Under a Glass Moon. Is that the one that is that the title of the song? The first time I heard that riff was when I was watching Bradley Hall. It was just a medley of a bunch of iconic bands, and the song he used for Dream Theater was Under a Glass Moon. I was like, holy shit, this slaps. Then I hear it on the album, and I'm like, okay, it's not really as good on the album because keyboards. Keyboards ruin everything, yay. It ruined Ghost Reveries. No, Ghost Reveries is not as bad as I say it is. It's a good album. I just shit on it way too much. I'm trying to process why it's not as good as Blackwater. Anyway, why the fuck am I talking about Dream Theater so much? Let's get back to Opeth. I can't tell if that's a clean riff or a bass solo. I mean, either way it's good, but it's kind of hard to tell what exactly it is. Maybe I just need headphones. This bit hits hard. Starting with the vocals and the lead guitar, and then just going into a sick riff in the second and third, or the third and fourth bar, Hold up, I was thinking about the vocals, but then on the last bar I heard and I'm like, I have to hear that again. Hell yeah. Michael's clean vocals, I'm just really falling in love with him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.